from Philadelphia. MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Atlanta find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Jared Eichhoff gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
The next at bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. And this one's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Markakis, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Pereira has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 4th, 3rd baseman, Ryan Schiff.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ryan Schimpf. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pereira's there. And that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Scott Kazmir gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Up next will be Nick Williams. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Batting third, left fielder, Hoskins.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Kazmir's ready. First pitch on its way. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one.
That's inside.
The 1-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Two out, nobody on. Two pitch is fouled away. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Another full count pitch on its way. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So now Carlos Santana. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Kazmir has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The 1-0 home. Liner toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Santana might try to make a play on it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping in, Ozzie Albies, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Herrera moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 23, Danny Santana.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Santana. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Rosales scoops it up, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Michael Franco. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Michael Franco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. And a good throw gets him one gone.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Stepping into the box, Cameron Rupp. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. Now the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. One strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Down the first baseline. Freeman's got it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Adam Rosales.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Rosales, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Rupp on third with two out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Standing in now, Jared Eichhoff. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We play 2 full. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves nothing. City's founder William Penn seen atop City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 5 for 14. He's taken him deep once. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Ready on 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box now, Scott Kazmir, and he pops up the bunt attempt. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ender.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Markakis is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Williams is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in, Freddie Freeman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And now time granted, I think things down 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
In now, Ryan Schimpf. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, 1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Rupp corrals it, but no chance to recover. Schimpf is on at first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Suzuki playing here in his age 34 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Herrera is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera. He went down swinging to start the home first.
Odubel Herrera.
First pitch on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Now the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
The 1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third as he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Digging in to try it again, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. Right side, but it's well foul. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Swanson scoops it up. And there's one down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Reese.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Pereira leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that one stayed up a little high. Now the 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Now another 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. On deck, Carlos Santana. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Striding in once again, Ozzie Albies. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Franco over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 23, Danny Santana.
Now in the box, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rosales ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0 home. Grounded to third. Franco has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box, Cameron Ruff, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Franco on at first, nobody out. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Oh, and that liner caught him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. Aaron Blair is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 36. Aaron Blair.
Adam Rosales will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone.
Adam Rosales.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 1-2. Looped over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, Edgar Jared Eichhoff.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. in the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Phillies leave a couple. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Aaron Blair. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Softly hit to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Now the pitch. This is hit softly to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Coming on Markakis. Can he get there? He can, as he takes it on the run for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
1 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Again, another foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman singled home a run in his last time up.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch on its way. This is to right field and deep for Freeman. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 9 on the year, and now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Stepping in now, Ryan Schimpf. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and it's gone as they add still another. Ryan Schimpf with a solo shot, number 11 for him on the season, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Beaten into the ground over to first. High hop, and he barehands it. It's in time.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here's the first pitch to him. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were two down.
The batter, left fielder, Danny Santana.
Ready once again, Danny Santana. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but foul. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Rosales will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Braves on top, 3-1. So now Carlos Santana due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte on the run. And that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Swanson brings it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, catcher, Cameron Rupp.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Rupp. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Full count to Rupp, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And that retires the side. Phillies down in order. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 40, Tommy Hunter.
Riding in once again, Dansby Swanson. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Swanson, a native of Georgia. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Aaron Blair, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder, number 11, Inciarte.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Swanson, the runner at second with 1 away. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Rosales moving to his left. 2 gone.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, and the lead remains 3-1. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Walton, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Rosales. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Crawford rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Cesar Hernandez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Inciarte's there. He's got it one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Rosales leads off second with one gone in the inning. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte over to his right. He makes the play, and the runner will try to tag from first. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Now back, left fielder, Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Big spot. 2 out. Possible time and go-ahead runs on base. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Braves lead it 3-2. Francisco Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Francisco Rodriguez.
Digging in once again, Ryan Schimpf. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Missed with a breaking ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. The 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ready for another shot now, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. There's a fastball that misses.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Swanson picks it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, catcher, Cameron Rupp.
Coming to the plate now, Cameron Rupp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Two and 0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Three up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a 3-2 ball game. Luis Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. The next to bat for Atlanta, Danny Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Danny Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 7,
and next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's gone 2 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hoskins waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
the pitcher, number 36.
Lane Adams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Lane Adams.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The batting average at 360 coming in. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Williams, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May powers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins is after it. Oh, and this deflects right off him. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Santana at second. Adams is over at first. With 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's thrown into right. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's got a 3 for 5 line. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pereira's there. And that ends the inning. Braves will settle for just the one. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Braves lead this one 4-2. Peter Moylan is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Peter Moylan.
Digging in to try it again, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
J.P. Crawford.
He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the payoff pitch home is on the ground to the left side, a base hit, and that's through for a hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Adam Rosales. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And before a first pitch to the plate and a move to first. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1. Shot foul over towards the dugout. The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Giro, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Lying toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Crawford is on his way home. And the runner will score from second. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th.
Boy, this is one of the advantages of being the home team, getting that last chance to hit here. A big base hit right there ties things up here in the 9th.
Oh, the boys are going crazy in the dugout right now. We could have a fresh ball game on our hands right here with some extra innings looming. Let's see if they're able to tack on one more.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Schimpf is there. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And this is low, ball one.
I know this is not his finest moment, but we're not going to panic right here. This guy has been doing this a long time, a veteran that won't let the emotion get to him.
Runners breaking for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in time for the first out, but in the meanwhile, the go-ahead run is in to score. And the Phillies are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball.